1 2 1 2. Check out now. It's your man DJ Green Hornet. Yeah. Check it out now. Having a little technical difficulties, but it's all good. Hopefully everything's recording well. So my mic meter on the screen it's not showing. It's not going in the green. But yeah. So if you're in the chat right now, press that one if you can hear me. Let me know what's good. Yeah. I'm not going to be on for too long, but just wanted to hop on for a quick minute. Trying to get this mic adjusted. Yeah. Just in case if you didn't know, I'm DJ Green Hornet, and this is the No Bad Energy Show, Digital Dust Show. Digital Dust is the label. No Bad Energy Show is the show. All good vibes over here. No controversy or talking bad about people, whatever. Over here, I don't got a whole bunch of opinions. Just talk for you guys. And if you like this video, make sure you share, like, subscribe, comment on the video. Just going to talk about a few things. Yeah, make sure you check out my projects. Usually each episode, I'll promote something. So make sure you check out the cinematic, the sequel. This part 2, but the cinematic, of course. And you have the coffee mixtape. So go check those out on my Bandcamp page. Download it. Stream it. If you like it, cop it. If you want to support, it's all good. Yeah. So I am working on some new stuff, but for now, check out those 2 projects and my other works. That's all on my Bandcamp page. And so today's topic is I'm going to be talking about the vintage sampler that I picked up, but I'm going to get into a few more things before I get into that review. So yeah, first of all, I want to say rest in peace to the member from De La Soul trilogy, the Dove, aka Plug 2, or Dave. He passed away a couple weeks ago. This is my first time speaking on it really live. So I wanted to give him a shout out or rest in peace. Of course, their first album, De La Soul, 3 Feet High and Rising, classic album. Actually owned that album on 4 times, but like 4 times. I had when I was a kid when it first came out. Guess my mom probably bought that for me. But then later in my teenage years, I had to buy another copy, probably my mid teens or something. Bought a cassette. Then probably in early 20s, about the 20th, I guess maybe the 10-year anniversary or something like that. Then recently, a few months ago, I found another copy of the De La Soul. So the anniversary had like the bonus tracks on there with the 2 discs. And I guess the one I found at the thrift store recently was like a few months ago. Maybe that was the original or whatever. It's just the one CD, and it was in good condition, so I just copped it. But yeah, rest in peace to them. The album probably got me got me into listening to like different type of like hip hop music and stuff like that. So they always had he always had dope rhymes and things like that. I got most of their albums either on cassette or vinyl, CD, mostly CD. And I'm looking for waiting for them to reissue Balloon State Mine. I don't have that on CD, so I would like to have that one on CD. And I guess Artificial Intelligence 2 on CD I would like to. I never got a chance to buy that one, so I never got to pick that one up. So, um, but yeah, rest in peace to him. Um, Rest in peace to Raquel Welch, the actress that passed away a few weeks ago too. Always thought she was an attractive woman. When I was younger, in my teens, her and like Sophia Loren, that was like the baddest white chicks. You know what I mean? So even though it was older than, even when I was young, they was probably older in the probably 30s or 40s or something, but it was always someone, attractive lady. So rest in peace to her. And um, what else I want to mention? Yeah, so the Grammys. I didn't get to talk about the Grammys, and I got the artists. All the 50th anniversary for hip hop. They had the special on the Grammys, which was dope. Live. And I saw that live, or I was at the gym. I was on the treadmill, and I saw that live, but I didn't get to hear the performance, but I seen it though. I was on the treadmill, and like that's done with most of my treadmill stuff, so I ended up getting off the treadmill and just watching it on the TV. So it was dope. Of course, there's a little controversy about that. I was looking for like certain members was there, but then again I figured that like all the Wu-Tang don't show up. I was kind of surprised. Willie D wasn't with Scarface with the Ghetto Boys, but I understand they only have a certain amount of time. But I was surprised, and then I found out like a day or two later that was a big thing on the internet. But I was kind of surprised while I was watching it. I didn't see. I was like, oh, but it was going so fast, things like that. I probably would have thought I missed them anyways, So and I think Q-Tip performed too, if I'm not mistaken. I gotta go. Maybe I gotta watch that again. But it was dope. I watched all of it. Queen Latifah. He had Furious 5 on there. Oh yeah, and that's one thing I really wanted to watch that because Flash had put something. DJ Grandmaster Flash put something on his Instagram that he was gonna be playing the beatbox live. So he had it repaired, things like that. He got it fixed, I guess, or whatever. Got it checked up. And he played that live, so he showed the video, and that was like the main thing I wanted to see. I didn't know they was going to do like all the rappers and stuff like that, but when the Grandmaster Flash, he put that on the Grammys, and I got to see him. He was hitting it or whatever. I didn't get to kind of hear what was going on, but that's like the one thing when I heard he said he was doing that, that's why I really wanted to watch the Grammy. So that was cool. I got to watch it live because I thought I maybe kind of missed the Grammys because I said I'm working out. I'm at the gym, but they did have it on. So I saw when like Beyonce got up for her award and maybe some other stuff, and then that popped up. So I was glad that I got to see that, the live taping of that. So that was really dope. See the Grammys live, and Public Enemy was on there. Little Baby, Gorilla. I remember seeing her, Queen Latifah, and the Locks, and it was a bunch of people up there. So LL, I think Cool J. So it was dope. Maybe Nelly too and stuff. So I gotta go back and maybe watch that one day. But I was surprised to see all those rappers on there. So that was pretty dope. Especially dopeness. Oh, cool. You guys might want to check out. Let me see something for a minute. Put up this DVD right here. Okay. Yeah, so I bought this movie on the come up last week, Walmart. The house party was there too. I didn't buy that house party, the new house party. It's coming out. I guess that's the remake or just house party, whatever. But I picked this up on the come up. It got was Jamila C. Gray and Divine Joy Randolph, Lil Yachty, Salah Lathan, Method Man, and Mike Epps was in it too. It's pretty dope. I think Rhapsody did some of the like the lyrics or the poetry on that, so it was pretty cool. Cool. So check this one out. Check this movie out right here. You know, thought it was dope. Yeah. And if you chat in the chat room and you can hear me, press one because I was having some mic issues earlier. So okay, thank you. Because I had some mic issues earlier and I had to reset it by like 2 times. So feel free. Yeah. Okay. Thank you. Feel free to to jump in and whatever you want to talk about. Jump in. I can kind of review what I was talking about too. If you got something to say it in the chat. It's all good. All positive vibes over here. Just hip hop music, and that's about it. So, um, yeah. So I got the another movie. So yeah, go check that out on the come up. It's kind of like a 8 Mile kind of movie. It came out I guess like this year maybe. So well, it's 2022. So yeah, yeah. Much love, peace to you, Doctor. Um, Kim Call. I'm not sure how to pronounce your name. I don't want to even say it. I don't want to mess it up. But shout out to you. But yeah, check this out. It's like an 8 Mile type movie. Young female trying to come up in the music business. Pretty dope. Pretty dope. You know what I mean? So it's kind of stereotype type. You know, or just like kind of like all the other movies like that where you have the um, freestyle battle and people trying to come up and things like that. So another movie that I watched today, and I've seen it before, but I recently bought it. It's an older movie, came out 2001. This prison song. You see, we got Mary J. Blige in it and Q-Tip in it. So there's a guy named Harold. So from Oz in it, Fat Joe's in it. It's a dope movie. It's pretty cool. It's kind of sad, but it's pretty dope to see, the actors and stuff on this. But yeah, the reggae guy Snow is in it. So I was tripping off that. So go check that one out, So, but it's like I said, it's kind of sad, but it's good to see Mary J. Blige and Q-Tip, and I'm glad to have that one in the collection. So somebody come over or somebody's talking about it, I can actually pull out the DVD, and yeah, that's what's up. But yeah, since I got you online, the main thing I wanted to talk about was doing my review of the vintage sampler I found. I just wanted to talk about it a little bit. So that's the outputs, the outs of it right here. Yeah, so I found this sampler at a thrift store about 2.5 weeks ago. I seen it was next to a Newmar mixer. So I seen it before online actually, and I actually commented on somebody's Twitter about it because they posted it, and I think it was something like, "Do anybody use it or know anything about it?" And I said I never seen it before. This is probably like 2 or 3 years ago. It's still in the. If you're on Twitter and you follow Micro Chop, I believe that's the profile. I think he posted it. This is the Gemini DS-1224. Came out about 1990 or 93. I'm not sure about the information on it. And this is an old vintage sampler right here. And yeah, so I saw it next to the Newmark mixer, and it wasn't, they had the power plug and stuff like that. So when I got up to the counter, I said, man, if this doesn't work, can I, bring it back? They said, you had to talk to the manager and stuff like that. So I just took my chances and things like that. So it was only like $20. So and then I end up having like a coupon for like $5. So whatever else I had with it, I think I'm had like two other things. It's like maybe $3. So I saved like $5 off this. So you could say really like $15. Oh, okay. Yeah, yeah. I think the new Mark mixer was kind of like a blue dog, but it wasn't it wasn't in good condition. I don't need one of those old school mixers and stuff like that. If anything, I need one of those new like Pioneers or Rain joints or something like that. But yeah, so but this didn't have the power plug. It didn't have the power plug. So in the plaza where I was at, it was a Walmart in there. So I went in there in Walmart and I bought this universal adapter right here. It's made by Cyber Power right here. You know, yeah, it's got the. This is cool because it got the USB. I think I have, not think I have. I know I have another adapter like this, but I'm not sure if it have the USB for you can charge the USB. And it comes with a few more adapters with it. I got the right piece on here. But so when I got home, I plugged it up. I plugged the mixer up and it wasn't working. So, disappointed this thing wasn't working. The mixer, you know, I'm, excuse me, I'm using all the adapters and stuff, putting it in and it wasn't working for me and stuff like that. So, even so that night I started kind of like looking up places that repair stuff, either in my city or just wherever where I can just kind of ship it off. So I'm emailing people, stuff, seemed to get this thing worked out. So it took me like a day or two to get a reply from somebody. And if you want to know the person that, actually repaired this, hit me up on social media or email me and I will, oh, okay. Yeah. Well, it's the one that I had shipped it off to get repaired is actually in Miami. So I can let you know, like I said, an email, social distance, social media platform, but I don't want to kind of promote everybody. But they did it, they was able to fix this in a couple of days. So I mailed it off, shipped it off on a Monday. They repaired it on a Wednesday, and I got it back like the following like week or something like that. They mailed it off like on a weekend. So something's wrong with the terminal right here. And before I shipped it to them, whoop, something fell off the knob. So before I shipped it to them, I did check it out. At the bottom, as you can see, that's where you put like a 9-volt battery. So without a 9-volt battery, it doesn't hold the samples. If you put one in, I guess it hold the samples for a while. Um, but yeah, I had cleaned out like the connection on it, like with the apple cider or the vinegar and stuff like that. So I cleaned those off before I shipped it to them. I had cleaned it off real good. I'll open it up, things like that, before I shipped it off to them. And yeah, so it was missing a couple faders. It just had this one fader on this one button right here. So button right here and just had one fader on it. So I ordered some faders for it, but he put like these I don't know what they're called, but I don't know, something right here. Just these little rubber pieces on the faders. Yeah, well, I didn't have like I guess I could have used like regular vinegar. I didn't have that at the house, so I had the apple cider vinegar. So so that's what I used. That's all I had at the house just to clean the connectors, you know, for the battery. You got like the acid off. It had like acid haven't been used for a while. I believe the battery that was in there was from 2005. So it's been a while for somebody used it. Yeah, yeah. If it works, it works. So yeah, I guess he went inside and fixed the terminal, resolder it, whatever he had to do to get it back at work. So what else should I tell you about this? So one thing, this the start button was sticking. So I got some electronic oil sprayed inside so it can be smooth. That's one thing he kind of missed. So sprayed that I can get the start button real good. So yeah, so this mixer, I guess it's what 24 seconds. You got two buttons. Got four or two four buttons, and then you got a 12-second button right here for your samples. It's very basic. Um, so basically I'm just recording. Then I can do like a one shot. You know, then I can kind of loop stuff up. So you only got so much time. You don't have a lot of time, so you can use your microphone right here. And this is like a mute, for sample. Say if I had something else hooked up to it, this Robo Play, this kind of mute the sound right here. I'm not sure what this is yet. Well, this is one thing called Mixer. So I only had it for, like I said, for a couple of days since like last week, Wednesday. So even though it's basic, I didn't know too much. So we got the um, pan right here. I like this right here. The pitch control is real smooth. It's smooth like only thing got to click. You can probably hear it has to click, but is it goes real smooth like my SP202. So I got a vintage sampler. If you know the Boss SP202, everybody always talks about how that pitch controls is real smooth and it sounds real good. So this one, the pitch is real smooth right here. I like it. So yeah, photo got the phono line in and off on it. Yeah, yeah. So yeah, it's basic, but it's dope. You know, it's good for like doing your lo-fi type beats and stuff like that. And already, being kind of like I said, messing with stuff like that. I probably do, a couple of interludes, add some things like that. But I got other, machines and stuff that I use. It's way, way more stuff than this does. But I think it's cool right here. We got the cue. So if you have your headphones, you can listen to it, cue it up, whatever, and the sample level. Yeah, yeah. So that's pretty much a review on this. But I think that was my journey is getting it repaired. I think it was kind of cool, So it didn't come with no instructions. So I found a website that had the um, instruction manual, and I downloaded it. I had to pay for it, but I downloaded it. I got it print out, so I got that over there so I can know how to use the machine. Um, what else? Well, yeah, I think I mentioned that already, but maybe I ordered the faders for a knob, so I'll be getting that in a couple of weeks, or maybe this week. So I got to replace the faders, or at least add two. So I got one on here, but ordered, I guess, 10 comes, when I ordered the faders, 10 in the pack. And um, but yeah, that's a dope machine. If you see that around, definitely might want to pick it up. I see, I've been reading up on it, and I see you got like a lot of, history as far as like Memphis and I guess people in Tennessee back in the early 90s. That's like one of the machines that they use for the beats and stuff like that. So I think that's pretty cool itself, knowing the history behind that. So that's one of the machines that they use. And Alexa. Put my lights on. Yeah. So yeah, if you see those around, pick it up. And like I said, if you don't know anybody that know how to repair them, contact me and I can give you the repair person. Then he can give you a price or whatever like that. It's a little bit more than what I wanted to pay for, but it was cool because I don't have any vintage gear, and I've been looking for vintage gear. So when I'm going out to these out and about to these thrift stores and stuff like that, that's what I'm looking for. See if I can find me a vintage drum machine sampler, stuff like that. I find some keyboards sometime, they're maybe too big or maybe they're not a brand name and stuff like that. So over the summer, I found a pretty cool um, older keyboard from like the late 80s and stuff like that, which is cool. It's kind of basic, a Yamaha. It was clean, so I bought it. It's like, well, okay, this is what I've been kind of looking for once, like, like this, older model. So I was able to find that. And, over the summer too, I found like a basic kind of drum machine, but it was new, brand new to buy. So I had to pick that up, and I kind of mess with that and use that a little bit. It's real basic, it's kind of like almost like a toy, but it's not. It's even say on the box, it's not a toy, but I got like 5 drum pads or maybe like 6 or something like that. So that's cool. But my main thing when I'm going out, when I'm digging for like CDs and records and stuff, seeing to find electronics and things like that. So hopefully, or maybe in the future, I'll find stuff that's working, though, not something I have to get repaired. But if I do, I know somebody I can probably contact, and then they can, get the machine going. And yeah, so that's basically my journey. Just just getting into repair, got it repaired right away. I had one person I called, and they almost kind of made me late for work because I'm in the parking um, garage, going to work. Somebody called me right before I go into work. So, and I guess they don't really, fit stuff like that. And he had like kind of like jokes saying, um, I can use it for a paperweight and stuff like that. Like, okay, like, dude, if you don't fix, repair these type of things, it's kind of like wasting my time, stuff like that. And, so I'm talking to him for like almost like 13 minutes, on the phone, really trying to say, like, hey, man, I got to go. But he's giving me all kind of weird hours and stuff like that. But it was cool that, somebody else contacted me and I was able to ship it off. They repaired it pretty quick, oldest mixer besides, sampler I have besides this one, like I said, it's the SP202. So, um, let me see. Yeah, best thing, the coolest thing I think happened to me this month, February 2023, Black History Month. Like 2 weeks ago, Saturday, I was getting out of work and had do some overtime, stuff like that. So parking, I'm parking my car, getting out of my car, and I see it's 4 young girls, like 4 like preteens. They running up to my car, and I'm thinking they got something to sell, like candy and some stuff like that. and they came up to, and I'm kind of paraphrasing this too, because I don't remember like the exact word, so I don't want to mess the story up. But this is pretty much basically what happened. So I'm getting out the car, and they run up to me, so I'm going to the mailbox. I'm trying to get the mail, and I seen them. It's like, oh, maybe maybe they want me to buy something, and I'm thinking in my head, I'll buy something from them, but I only got like maybe I only had like a $10 bill or something. I don't know. I don't know if I wanted to spend a $10 bill, you know. So whatever they was trying to sell, but they said they came up to me and said something like we're doing a kind of experiment. Listen, like, thank you, black man. Are you black? And these is like African American, as far as I know. I didn't know their background as far as they like Caribbean, or they from Africa, or whatever. I'm just thinking they regular African American, you know, F, FBA, ADOS, whatever you want to call it. So I consider myself a black man, African American. I say African American too. So said so I thank you, black man. I said, yeah, I'm FBA, I'm a black man. And they said they was doing some kind of experiment. I didn't know and I'm kind of looking around too, because like, people record stuff, do pranks and stuff too. So I'm kind of looking around like, okay, what's up? These girls like 12, 13 years old, coming up to me. And I just said, yeah, I'm FBA. And they said they just want to say thank you and stuff like that. And I thought that was pretty cool. One of them seemed like they wanted to talk a little bit more, but I was kind of like not wanting to pay too much attention to them, because you know how the world is. So I don't want nobody to be looking at like, hey, like, why is he talking to this young girl? So I kind of cut it's a little bit short. I wanted to kind of talk to him like, okay, what's your experiment about? But I was casual and nice to him and stuff like that. But I didn't want to go to, especially the one of us seemed like she wanted to talk a little bit more. And they just ran off. They just said they was doing some kind of experiment. I guess something from school. I don't know, but that was surprised. Somebody came up to me and said, just thank you, because I was just like maybe the week before that, I was just at home. I was like, man, I don't never feel appreciated like that. You know what I mean? As far as people give me props and things like that, and just being me. Just being a pretty decent person in society. I'm okay, not perfect, because nobody's not perfect. So but I don't cause so much trouble or things like that. Like maybe like some people, are always in some kind of trouble, or whatever the case may be. I'm a right person, but I never seem like I never feel appreciated sometimes. So also that was cool, like, oh, because I was just thinking about that, and it's cool to see, some young people that I don't even know, and just to come up to me and say something positive like that. I thought that was really uh, surprising and pretty cool. So yeah, that's for cool thing from Black History Month. I was really surprised by that. So I kind of remember their faces a little bit, but not much. And I live in an apartment complex, so I probably will see them, maybe towards the summertime when I'm out a little bit more and things like that. So when their parents or something, maybe they'll be walking around, or whatever, because I see those same four girls, walking or playing or whatever. I probably see them like that. Um, what else I want to mention? Yeah, just working on more beats and stuff like that. If you like what you're hearing, please, share, subscribe, comment, you know, support the show by hitting me up with the PayPal, with the Cash App. That's in the description. I think I left it in the chat too for you guys. But the main thing I wanted to do is to share the machine with you guys. And I was doing a lot of research on it too. And shout out to, let me see if I can catch this person's name. Uh, Let me see. I can catch this person's name that I was going back and forth with on the on the YouTube because he posted a video of him playing the digital sampler. So his name is Polos, and his channel. Let me see. Maybe I post that his link. He said he's from Italy, whatever. So I will probably go to his page and maybe put his profile name. You can see our conversation because we was chatting on the video. But yeah, that was surprising too. So that day, oh yeah, that's cool. I just went to his page, his header has the digital sampler. I don't know if you guys can see it. So I give him a shout out. I don't know if you guys can see it, but yeah, that's cool. So that day when I shipped this unit off, like that Monday, um, I actually was doing research again and stuff like that, like at work or whatever, because I shipped it off early in the morning and I had to be to work at 10 a.m. So I'm searching and stuff there, and I'm surprised that somebody else had, just recently just uploaded a video because I was doing research on the unit, going to YouTube and Googling stuff and going to different chat rooms to see if I can find some more information on the sampler. So shout out to Polos. I'll see after the show I can put um, his profile, his YouTube channel in the description, and you can actually see how the machine work. I don't do too much tutorials or anything like that on my page, with my machines, because when I'm doing stuff, I'm kind of making stuff. I'm not a pro like that where I can just show you guys like some of these other YouTube channels and stuff like that, and you know, I were to do like what I'm doing now, just talking about it and showing you guys um, my whatever it is. So, but yeah, that was cool. Just see somebody was recently just upload that. So this machine almost kind of meant to be. And then, like I said, I've been wanting something, a vintage machine. I would like to have like a um, MPC 60 or something like that. But for the prices, stuff like that, I doubt I can find anything like that. I was on excuse me, one community blog or something like that. And somebody said they found not said, but they had a sticker. They had like MPC. I don't remember which one it was. They had a sticker on it for $39.99. They said they found it at a thrift store. I'm looking like, man, like I'll never find anything like this and stuff like that. And I can't remember if he said it worked or whatever the case may be, but just to find one of those for like $40, even though it wasn't working, you can, they probably got parts and stuff that you can kind of get that repaired, or you can even probably sell some of the parts online to people. So that was a real come up right there. Whoever found like an MPC or a Kai. Like I said, I don't remember which one it was, but any of them, for $40, at a thrift store. So then about a week or two later, I found, right, like 2 weeks later, I found the Gemini sampler. Yeah, cool. Yeah, so you got the grounding, so you can hook up your turntable, and I guess you can. I haven't did that yet. Cause I got my other mixer and stuff like that. Like I said, I haven't only had this for a couple of days, so I haven't experimented a whole lot yet. When I get off this YouTube, I'll probably mess with a little bit more. But I'm thinking too that I can kind of just use this as a regular mixer too. So which that'd be kind of cool too, especially like back in the day or something. Maybe we had some issues with your mixer, your regular mixer, like that. Well, I got to back up. I'm just gonna use this till I get out. I don't want to repair, or buy, another mixer, and you will have this. So, but yeah, that's another thing too. The repair service person, this was bent this corner, so you kind of straighten that out right there, corner machine. Yeah, it's got a lot of lot of outputs for this one unit though. Let's see. What else I want to mention, talk about? Oh yeah. Um, Tell me what you think about as far as the look of it. I think it still looks cool, modern looking. Today I'm looking at all my other machines, and it's like two of them. I think kind of dated. Well, one is a newer model. I'm not gonna say any of the model names, but one of them look like it's gonna be dated because it's almost like a toy looking. Um, then one is dated at the time that I bought it. I wanted the Kai um, MPC. I think it was either the 500 or the 1000, but those was like 100 or two more. So I didn't get a chance to buy that one, but I like the one I like. I bought. I like it, but I think that's the I think that was dated. I think that look kind of dated and old looking, but I think this is cool because it got the rack mount look. Of course it's old, but that's the kind of rack mount, so you can kind of use it like this. You can have it. Like on my desk, I got like two levels. So I can have it on a level like this, or I could just have it sitting on the desk and mess with it like that. So I think that is pretty dope right here. I think that is dope to have it sitting up with the rack mounts. Um, and I want to watch a lot of videos with the older samplers that's rack mount. So I think that is dope. Yeah, I like these colors and stuff like that. You can see, once it's not like some beat up or anything like that. It's in good condition. Only thing that was kind of messed up is this corner right here. They got a few scratches here and there, and you can buy, like I said, the knobs. You can buy the knobs. So, yeah, I think it's cool looking. Put it up next to some of my other stuff. Because I'm looking at the colors and stuff like that. So it's basic. You can never go wrong with something that's like black. When they make these samplers and stuff like that, I think black is a safe color to come out with first. Black or gray. And then if you want to get like you want to do like different colors and stuff like that, that's what's up too. So, but they should make the black ones first. Yes. Feed the chat, say what's up. Talk about the sampler that I found and got repaired a few weeks ago. Just got it back a few days ago. Been using that. Yeah. If you come in the chat, say at least what's up, because some people pop in and out, things like that. So come in and say what's up, like the video, things like that, interact, so but yeah, leave that in a comment too. If you got any experience with it, let me know. I know I read one comment, somebody said they use a foot pedal with it. So if that's possible, let me know and what input that, because I got the instructions. I don't see anything about using the foot pedal for that, but let me know if you got experience with that machine and what vintage samplers that you own that you use. Anything post 2000, I say, let's go past like 2000. If you got any kind of older machine, 2000, whether it's a keyboard, drum machine, sampler, you know, even a mixer. If if you got something, an older unit, let me know in the comment section. If you know anything about that unit, that machine, leave it in the comment, and some tips, and let this be the hub and for future videos that people can come and say, well, I found this Gemini DS 1224, and we're looking at information for it. Then anything that you want to be in my comment section on this unit. I believe Gemini made two other machines kind of similar to that. So he had one, I guess, forgot the model number, but it was just 8 seconds. This one was like 24 seconds. So the other one hold 8 seconds. Then they had another machine too. I think that was 24, more like a rack mount, skinny machine. I'm gonna Google that real quick. Let me see what model numbers that was. Oh yeah, so you have DS. Let me find out real quick. You got one that's called the 824. That's the one that holds 8 seconds. And I'm trying to find the rack mount one. Find the model number on that unit. Pop up. Surprised it's not popping up because I kind of searched it a few times on my phone and it's not popping up. Oh, okay. You got the Gemini DS 2024 and the one that's the 824. So that's their Gemini vintage samplers model number. So yeah, if you own those two samplers too, leave something in the comment section of this video about your um, experience with that sampler right there. But yeah, I'm gonna cut it short tonight. I've been up for a quick minute, and that's it, man. I just wanted to show y'all that, and I get at you guys with another video. I got two like openings. I haven't did yet, but I'm gonna do some videos and upload that. These two videos, possibly three things. So a third one. So, or at least that one will probably maybe be down the line in the future. At least like two upcoming unboxing for you guys. And thank you for, you guys been checking out the other videos and reviews and things like that. So, yeah, hit me up and the email, and the social media, things like that. Like the video, subscribe, share, comment. This is your man, DJ Green Hornet, and I'm out. Peace.